That's a difficult one. Couldn't hold on. But it flies all the way for 6.
Yeah, big man got the power. Absolutely.
Live check kar.
Brutal. Look at that shot. He picked it up. Googly maybe with the spin.
Live चल रहा पर
Flat.
कुछ है.
No chance. 78 meters. Good effort by Sam Curran, but it was too quick.
Punched away, not properly off the middle of the bat. But he gets 4. Fortuitous, but welcome by my Emirates.
10, dot ball, 6 and a 4. Pressure back on the Vipers. 135 now. Emirates. Required run rate 7.14. Very important.
Okay.
Whenever this guy hits, he stays hit.
It's one of the significant changes we've seen from Pollard against spin. He's opening up that offside as a scoring option. There again, not looking to tuck the ball leg side. As we saw early in his career, he was slightly one-dimensional. But with age, with experience, with know-how, he's showing that all-round balance to his batting.
Power is still there. Powerful lad, big lad, strong boy. 11 runs from the over now. 24 required. And 20 deliveries with 6 wickets in hand. He's got mid-on back on the circle. Mid-wicket cow corner there as well. Square leg in front of, just behind leg umpire.
Red dot ball. Damage already done in the over with the bat by my Emirates. 11 so far. That equation. 24 from 19 now. An appeal. The umpire may just review this. He was backing away to Jinder.
We have an umpire review for stumping. It's a fair delivery. I'm looking at the try screen at the moment. Just take it back. Take it back. Forward, forward, forward. Can you zoom in on the right-hand side, please? Yeah, there's just something grounded beyond the popping crease. I'm satisfied and ready to make my decision for the...
Decision pending. And should be not out. There it is. Confirmation comes. End of the spell for Nur Ahmed. End of the over. 136 for 4. Haven't seen a half century in this match so far. Many batters getting start, not able to go past that half century landmark. Here's Ferguson. Maybe that's a sign of the slowness of this pitch, the challenge of batting at this venue. Remember, the first of 11 matches to be played here this season for DP World T20.
Last ball of the last over. Good spell from Noor. 4 overs, 31, no wicket. Yeah, coming back to your point, I said early on the first inning, this wicket looked too pace to me with the new ball, especially. This over is very, very important. Oh, beautifully played. Nicely timed. Into the gap for a boundary. No problem whatsoever for the big man. And a quick delivery, 139 kilometers an hour.
He's been in excellent form, Karen Pollard, in 2025. One of his more prolific years with the bat in T20 cricket. Had a superb Caribbean Premier League. Started the tournament with a half century the first game. And it didn't cross the line. He's batted well. He's doing so tonight again.
Yeah, another single. Perfect start. 6 runs from the over. 4 deliveries to come. Required 1 minute. And the 7 now. 18 from 16. Shouldn't be a problem from my Emirates from here onwards, unless until they lose a couple of quick wickets in succession. Rajinder impressed every one of us up here in the commentary box. Strike rate of 283. 17 of 6. The big man is still waiting out there.
Straight and high. Hasn't gone anywhere. Fielder comes around. Sam Curran it is. And completes the catch. So a little twist as we come to the end of this match. Will it affect the outcome? But Tajinder has to go back.
There was no need for that. You almost need to run a ball. Just give the strike to your captain, who's in great nick. But that's how you learn in experience. But played a good knock, important knock for his team. But now the pressure is back on my Emirates. The big man is still there. Pollard, the skipper. Rajinder departs for 20 for beg your pardon, for 17 of 7. My Emirates 142 for 5 now.
Is a man who's remained unbeaten with the bat this season. (18) not out in the first game against the Giants, and then that blistering 31 not out in 10 balls against the Warriors.
Like I said, there was no need for that shot at this stage of the game. Good catch by Sam Curran, very well judged in the end.
Good delivery from Lucky Ferguson. 2 balls earlier. Wasn't a wide.
Yeah, he asked for a wide, the batter. But now 2 dot balls. Pressure back on my Emirates. This is the beauty of this DP World Isle T20. Now that required run rate. Let's have a look at the white ball. He asked for it. The batter went to the umpire.
Maybe some contact on the way through. Ali, the umpire. So Shepherd off the mark. End of the over. 43 for 5.
Yeah. Like the one to like yeah.
My Emirates with a real chance of securing their second win this season. They just climbed to 3rd place. And out. So chipping away the Vipers. That's a heavy blow for my Emirates, and it could create a little more panic.
Lot more panic. Although the skipper is still out there. Very important wicket for the Vipers. They're back into the game. Absolutely back into the game. He went straight to the fielder. And an easy catch by Hassan Nawaz at mid-wicket. An important wicket for Desert Vipers. Romario Shepherd departs for one now. My Emirates 143 for 6.
Rashid Khan, new batter. My Emirates making it much more difficult for themselves. 17 required from just 10 now.
And the dot ball. Let's have a look at the wicket again. Went straight to the fielder in his throat. Easy pickings for Hassan Nawaz.
Showed an intention to hit the ball out the park. Mario Shepherd, it was a push. Didn't finish the swing. There wasn't that intent to go big. Quick single. Pollard gets there. So importantly, he gets strike. Rashid Khan off the mark.
They need a boundary. 3 balls to go. Only 1 run from it. Let's have a look. Direct probably would have been bye-bye for Pollard. Let's have a look. Oh no, he was home safely. Good backup from skipper. Good over this from Payne. Only 1 run conceded and a wicket on the first ball.
What's Pollard thinking? He's thinking boundary. Thinking boundary. Is it big enough? No! It's not! Catch taken. Hassan Nawaz. So double wicket strike in this over from Payne. And now the Vipers, their fans out.
They're back in the game. Big time. They got the wicket of the big man. I thought it's probably go all the way, but no, it didn't middle it. Second catch in a row from Hassan Nawaz at mid-wicket. And the third wicket for Tim Payne. 3 for 29. 2 balls to go off this over. Now, there's the Viper. Probably are the favourites. And Pollard departs for 23. 144 for 7.
Well, Chris Wokes can bat. Here's a test match century. That tells you about his pedigree. It's the pressure of the situation that can get to you. The equation, 16 runs required from 8 balls. And add more pressure. Another dot.
Another dot ball, another slow ball. And this is Kyle Pollard leading. Departing. 2 wickets in an over. Only 1 run has been conceded. 1 ball to go. What an over from Tim Payne.
Last 9 balls, 3 wickets, only 2 runs. And there is another wicket. So 3 wickets in the over. Wicket number 8 for the Vipers. And this is a real special from Payne.
Game-changing over. Under pressure. They were favourites, my Emirates. He came back in the 19th over. Slow ball. The cutter went straight. Middle stump gone. Brisk walk. Walking back without scoring any runs. And now my Emirates under big trouble. 144 for 8.
AM, Zanfar, now with the bat. Did a fine job with the ball, 2 for 32. Now has to try and help in securing 16 runs for his team. Batting alongside Rashid Khan. And the bowler, Kuzaima.
Kuzaima, Tanvir. They need a boundary on the first ball by Emirates. 16 from 6. He's running in, cross seam maybe. Seam up delivery.
Advantage, Vipers. You had to appreciate this effort from David Payne. 3 wickets in that 19th over. The first was Romario Shepherd, then Pollard. Aiming for a maximum, didn't have the power. Then Wooks, just giving himself room, not making contact. And Payne hitting the target. Wide, so you can tell what his plans are. He's trying to go into the pitch, vary his pace.
I think the first delivery was ideal. Full outside off stump. Just go there. This got bit off up in the circle. And obviously backward point on the boundary. And third man, wide third man and backward point on the boundary.
Yeah, giving himself 2 options. Short, piece off, then full and wide. Full. And just short. Importantly for the Vipers, a dot ball.
What a comeback by Vipers. Stuff of the legends by them, absolutely. Another dot ball, another good delivery. It was a low full toss. It was hit top of the bat. 4 overs, 15 runs, boundary required at this ball, otherwise it's all over.
Wide ball. And I guess Lucky Ferguson wouldn't mind this because here is a bowler bowling to his field. Just didn't get the line right.
I think the idea is to just go either, like you said, either full outside off stump. That's where his field is. That's where the fielders are on the boundary offside. It's a risk with the slow ball.
Goes high. Doesn't have enough power, so they'll take a couple runs. Brings the equation to 12 from 3. Still gettable.
Still 3 balls to go, 12 runs. He didn't middle it, landed in no man's land. Good effort by Admire and mid-wicket. So now then, boundary required by my Emirates. Now or never.
Rashid Khan will be thinking, react to the ball. That was the second option. Go slow ball into the pitch. But generally, he's going to go wide and full. Now he's standing outside off stump. Rashid Khan trying to cover the line of the ball. Trying to counter the plans from Kuzaima. He goes leg side. And he goes long enough. So game still open. My Emirates brings another twist in the finish to match number 9.
Game on. What a shot from Rashid Khan. He stood outside the crease, back of a hand delivery. Like I said, slow ball at this stage of the game is a risk. Just go full pace up. Too late for that now. 6 runs from 2 deliveries. What's going to happen now? Little mini meeting conference going on between the skipper and his bowler. Tom Moody under pressure. Skipper is having a chat, and of course Tim Payne, one of the most experienced bowlers, who bowled beautifully. 4 for 29 in his 4. What an over. He bowled 3 wickets in that over, only conceded 1 run.
Pressure on. 6 required from 2 balls. Lots of advice being thrown in the direction of Kuzaima Tanvir. Rashid Khan, very good in countering this plan. Will he bat outside off again? Yes, he does so. So he's aiming leg side. There is a deep third. And he plays and misses. And it goes through the wicketkeeper as well. So that's 4 more. Comes down to 2 from 1. Game still in a balance.
Could be another super over here. Hopefully, if it happens, it won't go for 1 hour. But yeah, let's have a look. Full toss. Edge keeper missed it. What's going on? Boundary. 14 runs from the over.
Well, Rashid Khan is just inquiring about the height of that delivery. Of course, it was a bottom edge. Just skipped through. Went past the wicketkeeper. So, heart and mouth sort of affair in this match number 9. Sam Curran with a word of advice. So to the two batters having a discussion. Rashid Khan holds the key. 1 run will lead us into a super over.
And it's a fair delivery.
And it is a fair delivery. So, of course, that measurement from navel to ground with the batter standing is done way before this game. So there is that check with the height of the delivery. It has been ruled as fair. So no questions asked beyond that checkpoint. So the equation, 2 required from 1. My Emirates with that before them.
So every fielder is coming from the circle, inside circle. Let's have a look again. That was a 6. And then, of course, the 4. 14 runs from the over. And a couple of wide balls there as well.
So last ball of the innings, there is a deep backward square, a deep wicket and a long on. 3 fielders in that circle offside. Here we go. Slow ball outside off, and they run through. Direct hit. Surely run out. So the Vipers, they steal victory from the jaws on this occasion. Once more, they've found a way to win from nowhere. They've gone past my Emirates. And it's the Vipers with their 4th consecutive win this season.
What a comeback. What a game. Finished on the last ball. I thought Rashid probably won the game for my Emirates, but no. Vipers have a different plan altogether. They came from nowhere. One stage they were favourites in the second last over. And now they won the game 4 in a row. Top of the table, top of the ladder. What a performance. This will give them so much confidence. And my Emirates must be thinking what we have done. Wasn't a big total.
Mithri Alvin once more with the direct hit, leading their team to victory. The Vipers win by 1. What a match we've witnessed. Again, disappointment for Rashid Khan. Spare thought for him because he was very good in that last over. Kept his team in the hunt. Of the last ball, just couldn't make contact. The smart stool of Kuzaima to go with the slow ball just inside that wide line. So high risk, but the execution in that pressure cooker situation, so good and admirable.
I think that was the plan. The skipper told him, the senior bowler told him, go slow ball, outside off spin. The keeper knew as well. He ran up with the ball. Everything went well for Desert Vipers in the end. Turned out to be an exciting game, incredible game of cricket. Result on the last ball. Desert Vipers winning by one run.
Well, the winning moment, they needed 16 runs off the last over. My Emirates just fell short by 1 run. The direct hit from the wicketkeeper, Arvin, so important. Because Zanfar was on his way to complete the single, to create maybe another super over, but it was not to be. The Vipers scrapping once more in a tense situation and securing their 4th consecutive win this season.
I thought Rashid will go outside off stump, but he didn't. He gave himself room and very cleverly bowled by Kuzaima.
So what a match we've had, this match number 9. sets up things for the remaining 10 matches at this venue. My Emirates will have a lot to think about because they were nicely poised, had a good power play.